Hey, so I was asking someone for ideas about what to talk about during the BBC, and she told me that recently she found a tick crawling in her hair, and her knee-jerk reaction was to grab it and kill it. And after she killed it, she was horrified with what she had done. And you know, if I could address that. So I think we've all had that kind of experience. We feel some sensation on our body and there's some little critter, and then, you know, this incredibly strong attachment to our body just surges up, you know, and it's like, my body! And this is going to cause it incredible damage. And before we've known it, you know, we've whacked or scrunched or stepped or whatever it is, you know, because it's a very long habit that we have, and also very strong attachment to our body. And so it's a real practice when we feel some sensation to pause for a minute and then, you know, notice the sensation, then look for what's causing it. And then in that way we can discern if what's causing it is a living being and how we can, you know, relocate it, versus if it's what's causing it is something else that we need to deal with. Yeah. So it's a thing of kind of stopping the knee-jerk reaction as best as we can. Yeah. And often, you know, this person felt very bad because they'd broken the precept about not killing. And often, you know, we think of precepts as, oh, this is just kind of baby beginning practice, you know, don't kill bugs. But actually, to not kill bugs, you have to really look at your mind, don't you? And what's going on in your mind, and understand how your mind is working, and the attachment to the body, and the anger that arises, and the, you know, the instantaneous, you know, wishing to destroy what could be damaging our most precious body. Yeah, so it really takes a good deal of looking at the mind. And I was thinking, you know, that we can learn all sorts of very high practices, but if we can't stop killing bugs, the high practices aren't really working for us, you know? Because, like if you're doing Mahamudra or something like that, you're going to be looking at conventional nature of the mind, ultimate nature of the mind, you know. And if you're really doing that practice well, then you're going to be able to see the attachment to the body and the fear that arises and how quickly the mind responds. But if you can't see that, then your Mahamudra is going to be very intellectual. Yeah, you see what I mean? So, you know, we always have to try and make a bridge between whatever Dharma topic we're studying and what is going on in our life, so that the things become really integrated and helpful to us. So I told this person, you know, because she was very regretful, and she said she's doing Vajrasattva and doing purification and all, which is quite good, that another thing to add to that is to say, you know, when this being is reincarnated, when it's reborn, and I meet it, you know, when the tick is reborn in another life and I come across it in whatever forms we are, may I be able to benefit this being by virtue of my Dharma practice now. And so what that does is that inspires us, it activates us to be more focused on our Dharma practice, because we can think of at least this one specific being that we really want to be able to benefit, because we have so much regret for squishing it. Yeah? And so in that way, that really helps us, and it gives us some energy to practice. Okay, like I was saying the other day, sometimes when we say all sentient beings, it's just like fog and clouds. But when we say, okay, you know, this tick that I squished, you know, I want to be able to benefit it. Or this person that I told off, or this other person that I cheated on, or whatever it is, you know, then it really helps us focus, because it makes it more, it makes the practice more real. So we use the real beings plus everybody else. You always include all sentient beings. You know, that never hurts, and we should do it. But sometimes making some individuals in there helps us a lot.